Grace and I have been coworkers, friends since I want to say my senior year in high school, and I actually interviewed Grace to be a fellow at our site.
So I would describe Han as a strong and resilient person who has a very positive outlook and great energy that she puts out. But I think the most salient quality about Han, or the thing that stands out most to me, is her openness to adventure and to new experiences.
Grace is like really bubbly, and her personality is really strong. She really inspires me to be more organized, as well as be more confident in the things that I do, because she really holds her head up high and is confident in the things that she does.
One way that Han has impacted me as a youth worker is really continuously holding me accountable to valuing youth input in a serious and intentional way. She has a strong sense of what she believes is right and high quality, and she holds other people to that.
Grace has always been there for me, especially during times where I was facing and challenged a lot outside of just work and youth growth, especially with school and family things. Just her availability to me and her compassion, as well as her being able to just kind of lend a listening ear, that's really great as a supervisor, a friend, or a fellow. I've had fellows who served at our organization before, who took on the role as a mentor to me. Their role was a really big influence on why I decided I wanted to do MPF and join AmeriCorps.
Mass Promise provided this structured environment that in many ways had some aspects of school, of having the cohort, having the training, but instead of just thinking about academics, it was giving an opportunity to think about the impact I wanted to have on the world and what I wanted to do for work.
So I really want to bring more young people that are in my program to understanding what MPF is, because I think it's a really great program for our youth to be a part of. The way that I want to inspire them is by showing them that there is people from your neighborhood and from your community that can make big change. Grace is an example of one. I'm an example of one.
I met Keon 7 years ago at Crossroads.
I think it was funny that I clicked with Jenny because we're kind of nothing alike.
He was always really goofy, but he was also a troublemaker. And I don't think he knew at the time what type of his leadership qualities were of people just listening to him.
She was actually one of my favorite camp counselors because I just felt like she had every time we talked, it was such an insightful conversation, and she was really honest with me. She's very hardworking, responsible, very resourceful, and I strive to be the same way.
So when the position opened up for an internship and Keon applied, I was just like, this is great, this is awesome. And it just turned out that it was a great fit for him. I think it was just for 5 months, and we had applied to get a fellow for the following year. And I talked to him about it. I was like, maybe this might be a good opportunity for you.
I love helping people. I love the fact that I can make a difference, and I learned that from Jenny and my other camp counselors when I was younger. They always told me that you can make a difference. Just because you're young doesn't mean that you can't have a positive impact on people in your community or in the world.
He's very funny. I feel like everywhere he goes, people love him. And our young people love him. He's always making them laugh, and he makes them feel very comfortable and welcomed. When we have new people coming in, I was like, they're laughing right away, they're joining in right away, and it just makes it a very happy, welcoming environment.
Like I said, I just want to be the best youth worker I can be. You know what I'm saying? I feel like every kid should have a mentor.
When you're around positive role models, you can't help but be positive.